Hi, my name's Carolyn Santos. I'm the communication coach. I had the privilege of meeting Jeffrey and Zena Paul about, a year and a half or almost 2 years ago. And in the process of us sharing, we started talking about what we did in life. And he shared with me, of course, his passion and excellence in the field of the hair salon industry, and helping people with not only the beauty of their hair, but the health of their hair. I found it very fascinating. And love his tagline, remember, beauty begins within. And as we shared a little bit about what I do in teaching people about character-based communication, he and Zena attended a small introductory workshop that I was doing, and then we began discussing how this might benefit his employees, how it might benefit Jeffrey Paul's salon, and how it might benefit Wigs for Kids and all of the other things that he does. So we decided that we wanted to let you know a little bit about what's going on, so that you could, rather than just saying, hey, we're going to do this workshop, you could know a little bit about what it is, why we're doing it, and what is in it for you. And you're going to be so excited once you really get a grasp of what this is all about, and to realize how much Jeffrey and Zena are committed. Jeffrey is committed to your good and your well-being, for the development of you, not only as a stylist, and a superior stylist at that, but as an individual. This is not only professional development, but it really is personal development at its finest. So what I do is coach people on effective communication, and it is centered around character, who we are as individuals inside, and how we communicate with people externally. Several years ago, I was actually studying to become certified in a personality profile instrument. I'm sure you guys have all taken those assessments before. And I heard about this other program, and I was required to go to this workshop, and I wasn't excited about it at all. But halfway through the morning, I realized, my gosh, this is what I have been looking for my whole life. My passion is helping people understand themselves and understand others, so that we can live with each other harmoniously, happily. That's what we're all after, a happy life full of good things. Halfway through the morning, I decided I was going to scrap the other instrument, and I was going to get certified in the Kendall Life Languages Profile. It is part of the program that I call Communication Intelligence. It is high-performance communication training, and it begins within. Just like beauty, it begins with you. So in this day of training, what we would consider doing is each one of you would take a 15-minute analysis online. You'd answer questions that are general to life, and you'll wonder, what kind of results are they going to be able to get from this? You're going to be amazed. There are 7 communication styles, and we speak, how many of them? Guess? Yeah? 1, 2, 3? Guess again. We speak all 7 of the life languages, communication styles. We have those that are strong and those that are perhaps weaker. By knowing that and becoming self-aware, which is the first goal of the workshop, you can know why you connect with people, some people better than you do others. You gravitate to some people more easily than you do others. Those are people who probably have your preferred communication styles as theirs as well. The people that you have a difficult time being around, you can't seem to understand them, on and on and on, those are probably people who speak your preferred communication styles, weaker in theirs, and then they have different preferred communication styles than you. In a single workshop, we can actually teach you to identify and know exactly, with precision, what every person, the question that they're asking, whether it's stated or not, the need that they have from you and me, their major passion in life, and their key character quality. We can also learn how to become more well-rounded as an individual ourselves by actually focusing on some of our weaker languages and the character qualities of those languages. So the first goal is to become self-aware. You're going to learn things about yourself that you didn't really know. The fact that you have 6 other languages that you can speak and do, but you didn't know it. You can then choose which language you want to speak at which particular time. It's going to answer questions that you've had perhaps all of your life and give you understanding at, if I can say, a cellular level, a level that you could not know prior to going through such a workshop. It's going to help you in your everyday work in the salon, in identifying and connecting with your clients even more specifically than you do now. Those that come to you that you've probably already developed a relationship with them, but perhaps there are some that have come to you and you just didn't hit it off and they never came back. I can help you understand why, and once you know these principles, very simple to learn, you can then capture your clients in a way that they will feel totally respected, affirmed, and communicated with in a way that they go, wow, she or he's really good at that kind of stuff. The second goal of the workshop is, second to becoming self-aware, is simply to learn 4 things about 7 communication styles, the same things: the question, which we call the filter, the need from others, the major desire or passion in life, and the key character strength. We're going to learn those 4 things about 7 languages that then you can take to internalize those 4 things. You can then begin to identify, just like you identify your child's cry from a room full of kids, or just like you identify someone's scream from upstairs, or just like you identify many things just by hearing, recognition, sight, behaviors, that this is how precise and scientific it is, and yet with an artistic edge to it. One of the things I also call this workshop is combining the science and art of words and actions. That's what we're going to teach you, all in a fun, interactive, self-exploration, discovery workshop. What we would then do is plan several other workshops throughout the year to reinforce and to unpackage it. How do each of these communication styles lead other people? What do you want to do in your life? What languages do you need to practice speaking so that you can actually rise to the place where you want to become in life or do in your career? And then also, we're going to give you, should we decide to go forward with this project, that will give you weekly reminders through video, through email, through words, through activities, through fun things, through serious things, just to keep developing and drilling down this information so that you can use it every day for the rest of your life. And even though we're going to continue to work through the year potentially and have a couple of other workshops on leadership and on character development, and then giving you tools and putting them in your hands for your success, here's some of the things that I've heard in my life. There was a family, the husband and wife came to a workshop, one workshop. 10 years later, they were talking to somebody else and said to them, this is the only tool that I've ever come across in my life that I still use on a daily to weekly basis. There are companies all over the country and even the world who use this instrument to train their sales force, and that's what you are with every client. You have the undivided attention of a captive client, and it's your job to sell them. How do they want to be sold? We can understand that by understanding their life languages. In a single workshop, you'll go and be able to identify what language a person is primarily speaking. One particular sales representative said that she increased her sales in 30 days. She, just through one workshop and applying what she learned, she increased her sales 23% in 1 month. Another sales representative increased her, she was in a large company with a large sales force, and she increased her ranking within her sales force 363% in 3 months by applying what she learned in a single workshop. I don't have time to go on about how this is going to deeply impact you personally, but it's also going to deeply impact those that you live with and your interactions with them. It brings language and understanding to the world of communication that is simply beyond listen, make eye contact with somebody. We're not talking about the fundamentals of how to talk to people. We're talking about being able to identify the inward drives and the internal drives of people through a simple workshop that we call the Communication Intelligence Advantage. I hope you'll check me out at www.carolynsantos.com. If you can't remember my name, try this one, thecommunicationlady.com. I hope that you'll be excited about this and about the training that we'll be potentially doing for Jeffrey Paul Salon and impacting your life personally and professionally so that you can be the best you that you can be. Thanks so much, and I look forward to meeting you. Bye-bye.